All right. Welcome back to another round of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. And last stream, the 2.0 debut stream. Thanks again for all who joined. We have finished the Antiquity Age with Lakshmibai and the Schiller civilization, and this time we'll start and finish the Exploration Age. Lakshmibai, as a quick reminder, gets 50% influence towards initiating city-state incorporate actions. And when we incorporate a city-state, we gain all their units. Also, when one of our land military units defeat an enemy unit, we gain influence equal to 100% to the defeated unit's combat strength. Now, because in the Exploration Age we didn't get a new civ, I decided I wanted to play the Inca Empire, which can work mountain terrain, gets 2 food, 1 production on mountain terrain, and can generate homeland treasure convoys in cities with 3 worked mountains after completing the Kapaknan Civic. Ultimately, not sure how much use we'll get out of that specific skill, because if I remember correctly, we don't have that many mountains, but it is in cities. So we kind of want to see if we have settlements with 3 possible workable mountains. And then we want to turn these settlements into cities so that we can generate homeland treasure convoys. And we also get 30% production towards constructing the Machu Picchu, which, if we can get it, that would be great. Although, here is the question. If we have a settlement or turned city with exactly 3 workable mountain tiles, and we work them and we generate homeland treasure resources and we build Machu Picchu, does that then count as not having 3 worked mountain tiles again? I don't know. We'll see about that. We also get the terrace farm, which gets 4 food and 1 gold adjacency for buildings, and that's it. It's wild that it doesn't get mountain adjacency. I think at least in Civ 6 the terrace farm got mountain adjacency. It's a unique improvement, it's ageless, does not remove the warehouse building, must be placed on an existing improvement on rough terrain without a river feature. We get a unique ranged unit, the Warak-Ak, that has 1 movement. It ignores movement penalties from rough terrain, and it also gets 5 combat strength when attacking from rough terrain. And that is why I chose the Incan Empire. One of my favorite units in the entire game, the Chasqui, a unique scout with +1 movement and increased sight that ignores mountains and rough terrain. That sight increase is absolutely insane. We could also get from our traditions 25% of the gold from trade income as food. Could also get 0.5 gold for every urban population and 0.5 production for every rural population. And we could also get 15% food in settlements with their city center adjacent to a mountain or with 3 worked mountain tiles. Again, if we decide to choose that, we gotta see, do we have city centers adjacent to mountains? I still have the Corona Civica and the Shisa necklace, because like I said, we do want to befriend independence rather quickly. Alright, and with that refresher of the mind done, let's take a look what we have. We have fought around here a little bit. Wasukani is immediately a city that can work 3 or more mountains. Menefer is just not close enough to these mountains. Do I have any other city? Gyeonggi could work 3 mountains. Absolutely. And then we have 1 more here, which could also, so La Venta could also work 3 mountains. So we have La Venta, we have Gyeonggi, Capital does not. Daegu is just... Nah, Daegu could potentially as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a mountain, that's a mountain, that's a mountain. So we have Daegu as well. Tikal has no mountains. Eodam has, depending on whether volcanoes count or not, 1 or 2 mountains. Like I said, Menefer's just not just too far away. I just realized I could have settled Eodam smarter and closer to the Valley of Flowers. That's a little oversight. I don't think natural wonders count as mountains for that sake. But Wasukani, so we should have at the very least 5. Sugunya also has 3 workable mountains. So we should have at the very least 5 options for settlements to create treasure convoys on my home continent. We'll see where this is going. But first we need to start, and we actually got all the golden ages, so we definitely take fealty. I would also like to take the Silk Road's golden age, so all of my cities from the previous age remain cities. We could turn Menefer or Jedet into a city. Menefer or Jedet? I mean, Wasukani will stay a city. So Wasukani wouldn't get any benefit from Menefer, at least I don't think it would, because although the connection doesn't go through Jedet, does it now? I am interested in turning Menefer into a city, although I would like to see if Jedet... I mean, Jedet has 1, 2 mountains. 1, 2, 3. It can't get a 3rd one is the problem. And unless Viren counts as a mountain... I mean, I do want... Oh, I mean, I could keep my capital. I just see, I didn't really build that many wonders, did I? I have a total of... Can I see that? Does that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wonders here? You have nothing. You have nothing. 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 Also nothing. Yeah, I think I have 7 wonders. So we still have quite a lot of room. Then again, Viren gets 4 production, so Jedet already has like 29 production. I think I want Jedet as a city. I think I'd like to have Jedet as my city. What else? I mean, that's 7 culture and 7 happiness. We could go diplomatic and cultural all full on, though. We could get 20 extra gold. Not sure if I need that. With 2 culture, we could get the civic mastery. And we should probably assign some resources real quick. Why not? Let's see that again. It's a little bit of culture. The civic mastery is probably the better move. Although we could go with 2 diplomatic points, we could go down to the social policy slot. On the other hand, I still have up to 2 options for militaristic or expansionist points. If we take a look at that, with the expansions we would just start, so that would take a while to be something good. Although we could get closer to the gain 1 population, which would be quite nice. Militaristic wise, we could get the free war support and get closer to the settlement limit though. That would be quite nice. I think though I want the expansionist points. That also gives me closer to a settlement limit, and the +1 extra not influence, population is the word, that we could get from that could help get some quick treasure resources when we settle new cities in the distant lands. So that would be quite nice. Now the big question is, science-wise, I mean, I can only get 2 points, so I would waste a science point, so we will get Collector of Knowledge and 1 scientific attribute point. And I think, I mean, a cultural point, absolutely, and then 2 diplomatic points. If we take a look again, that should get me towards the social policy slot. Yeah, sure, why not? And 2 diplomatic points. Confirm the choices. Let's get the civic mastery. Let's get the social policy slot. I will take gold purchase in towns. I will go down the left route now because they mirrored these trees, and 20 more science is also not that bad. Now we have taken 434 influence into the next age. Hey Radical, I'm good. Just here for a little bit of a chill stream, looking at the exploration age this time. How about you? How are you? Hope you're doing great. And immediately I see Kanauj, and immediately I say I want that one. Because my hopes are there, then this again gives me a settler and later on a settlement limit. Although looking around, I don't think we have a second expansionist city-state. I'm seeing like 2 militaristic up here, 2 diplomatic ones around there. We got a economic one right in the middle. Another economic one. Actually, that natural wonder is now actually settleable. Interesting. Cultural here, militaristic here. If I'm not blind as shit, I don't think we have a scientific one. Doing great. Started a Civ 7 game with a friend. Ooh, nice. Who do you play? And what difficulty? So, and I hope you have fun with the game. So, yeah, maybe economic ones might be the next to take. Although I would like to know if the diplomatic ones get different things. We'll see about that. First of all, let's produce some stuff. We could go for a fishing key. Actually, that I don't have a fishing key is quite surprising. I would like to have a bazaar though. So let's get a bazaar here. I might just get myself a quick fishing key and a quick saw pit. Here's the bazaar. Let's get the saw pit up there. Yeah, sure. And you know what? There's also stonecutters, also ageless. Let's get the stonecutter right here so that we have a full ageless district. Hawaiian Empire is overflowing. Okay, so I would like to have all civilians and civilians made a deep order. So let's start with cartography before beelining towards heraldry. And it would probably be a smart move to beeline for Chapaknan, but I still want to go down the society route in the hopes to get the House of Wisdom. 1 gold and influence on resources assigned to trade outposts of factory. We don't have any of that. We have nothing here. All traders, we could go for that. let's go for these ones first, and eventually we might get some more. And let's get, what do we have here? We have a city hall and an altar. I like that idea for a bazaar. And of course, we want to work mountains now. Or prepare that we can work mountains. And let's get the bazaar here. A little bit of money is quite good. Actually, thinking about, like I said, Sugunya can also work mountains, so I would like you to become a city as well. Because you can also work 3 mountains. And I think we set Daigo and Gyeongju as well, and Laventa. So that is expensive though. We might want to wait on those. Oh, you are filled to the brim. That's interesting. I forgot that we got quite the army. We're looking at 800. Although Tekkum has 700. He did well as well. Okay, yeah, unfortunately you cannot exit here. So you're, I guess, forever trapped in this little inland sea. But that's okay, because I do have the feeling that Amina might want to go to war against me, and I would not be opposed to that, because I see that she has the Sharukin and the Mausoleum. And although I'm not sure if I would get like the militaristic attribute point anymore, but I mean, that's 2 wonders, that is 2 more culture and 2 more happiness. I will wait here though. Although we can send you into the ocean already, I guess. Because look at how far they can see. They are awesome. I think I want you up though. Because that does look like the best way to cross the deep ocean. Let's also send you in. You may wait. You can already start. As can you. And we've got another one here to wait. And I already see 1 treasure resource. Now we might lose these ships because I don't know how many tiles they need to travel. Okay, not that many. That's good to know. Ooh, relationship real English. Yeah, we will increase that for 30 turns because, like I said, I want to befriend independence. Now, as for the government, I think plutocracy would be good for more gold, because if we want to convert more cities into more towns into cities, we need a lot more gold. So I think it's reasonable to go down the gold route. Plus, I rarely take plutocracy. Aha! You're not a settler, not a different civ. But you are...
Đêm nay ngọn gió mát trên đỉnh Fansiban và dòng chảy êm đềm tĩnh lặng của sông Hồng. Các ngươi đến đây.
Let's be friendly. 20 influence. We can deal with losing 20 influence. If that means that she's more on the friendly side. Now you will take that coastal edifice, right?
I take.
I assume at least. We'll wait a turn here. Maybe let's heal you up a little bit to see if that actually takes it away, because it's still there. And as always, we take the 20% gold this time. Okay, you may wait, you may wait. You can go to here. Vilnius! Okay, there is another expansionist city-state. That one would be great to have. And Benjamin
Greetings.
Franklin.
I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
Hello. So it does. Okay, we can get the coastal edifice, which is great. A seaside structure holds a great meeting room of all the nearby clans. Here they decide conflicts through long debate and careful persuasion. You could seek to understand or leave. Yeah, we'll take that. You need to heal. Absolutely, you'll need to heal, but we will take the 200 culture even. And you may stay where you are. We'll let you roam around. I do want to heal you up real quick. A band of mariners has been using diving bells to salvage valuable goods and precious materials from a sunken trading ship. Explore the waters or hire the mariners. That's 45 to Cusco. What's Cusco building? That's, yeah, let's get the money. Plus, we can now, hang on, just that I don't, we have one mountain here, we have one mountain here, and a third mountain here. Okay, yeah, let's get La Venta on our side and immediately start building up a temple. Temples are now what we like to have. 230, we need 227 to befriend independence. Okay, with that done, I want to go down towards heraldry. You need to desperately heal. But that does mean we can now send our scouts running. That also means we can send you. And I guess we do want to send you down. Okay, we could build Wa Sheng Thong. 200 gold every time you obtain a great work. That sounds reasonable. That does mean I would like to purchase a temple for you. Did you build something that's ageless? You built a brickyard into there. Yikes. Alright. Let's get icons, as always, and Tikkun Olam. One influence for every navigable river and tile and foreign settlements. Yeah, sure, I guess. Icons is the important part. We did start to befriend Kanauj, so we kind of want to have a missionary down there quickly. Everyday piety. A furor erupts over religious icons as a few prominent religious voices declare them sacrilegious images. Production begins to halt. Existing icons are being snatched and destroyed all over the city. Embrace iconoclasm or protect free religious expression. Give me the culture, please. I would like to have some culture. Also, like, we have a gold here. And I think we've just found Machiavelli.
Niccolò Machiavelli, per servirvi. In qual modo potrete voi servire me? Intendete, in qual modo potrei essere io al servizio vostro?
You are so funny, Mr. Machiavelli. Okay. And Catholicism. It's a good thing, I think, that I bought the shrine, the altar. No, not altar, the shrine. Because that is a very quick religion. Okay, that is a migrant going. And look at how far they can look. It is absolutely insane. There is a second treasure resource. Suddenly, this part of the land doesn't look too bad. If we can find a third one down there, we might have our first settle. A little bit of gold. You need 2 more turns for the temple. We can actually... Ooh. Can go deep into the land. There's Stockholm. And just look at how much we can see here. As always, we want to work the mountains. Let's heal you up. 250. Who's the next? I mean, Buansa down to Zimbabwe, down to Kanauj. And if we make a quick detour in to the first religious civic, we could also get the last one. So that is something we need to keep in mind. Oh, someone has Machapuchare. A rich stand of thick timber fuels a burgeoning community of charcoal burners. Negotiate a deal with the burners. Take what can be carried. We can do that, I think. Farmers have claimed a traveling prophet cursed their well for showing poor hospitality. Those who drink its water grow sick, and neighboring villages are falling into despair. Investigate the well. We would lose 2 turns of science, but we could improve our relationship with Tianjing, or I could just take the science and leave it be. I think I want to have the science. Now, do I see land? Unfortunately, I do not see any land. I might want you to real quick heal up. And you can get Haliokaewe, 1 culture on water buildings, 3 relic slots. Sure, we don't have many water buildings. That's the relic slots that are... I mean, I guess we could have built... Hang on. I guess we could have built Haliokaewe here. That's 15 turns, but we potentially have more water buildings here. So you may get me an observatory. And although actually before that I think I'd like you to get me a missionary. Or do I? No, I think probably the Serpent Mount. I kind of want to wait until I get the... Can I get open borders? Thank you. Until I can get the upgrade and get 1 more charge on missionaries. That would be great to have. Simon Bolivar, the hand that crushes tyranny and leads nations to liberty. You say so, buddy, if you say so. General theology, yeah, that is the one I would kinda like to have. And there is, okay, yeah, there is a potential spot. It would be an off freshwater spot, but that would get all 4 all for treasure resources. Salvagers have recovered a golden figurehead from the hulk of a shipwrecked galleon. Ancient mariners claim that this will tame the murderous seas. Melt down the figurehead or mount it in the harbor. Mount it in the harbor, let's go. You will heal up real quick. You have also not seen anything. And another person, Jose Rizal.
Ako si Jose Rizal. Makata. Pintor. Revolusyonaryo.
Greetings. That should hopefully be everyone, right? Right. Maybe. You need to heal, I'm just realizing. As do you, actually. I don't want to lose you. Funnily enough.
Let the rain fall according to season, and let the frogs cry out in the fields.
And there is Wa Xiantong. Now we would get 200 gold every time we get a relic. Which we'll take. And that should also have given me 200... I think 200 gold from the Great Steely. Let's continue working mountains, and like I said, I do want Genji to be a city, and we can actually get ourselves a little brickyard here so that we can work another mountain. Let's get 20% more gold and wonder production. So I kind of want to know what's going on here. Well, you make your way over. You will real quick explore to here and then get this little campment. Colliers live along in this wood far removed from society and tend to an ever-burning charcoal pit. Locals avoid them, having heard tales of the colliers' wickedness. Take the charcoal burners in or trade with them. I could use some money. I'm a little low on that cash. The locals have repurposed this ancient monolith as a burial site. Whatever its original use was, now it stands sentinel over the departed. I will take the culture, thank you very much. I think I should also get my hands on a settler so that I can settle. Okay, I might want you to wait until I either found a way, a safer way through the open ocean, or until I got the what's it called? The technology to enter open oceans. We can now also start to befriend Samarkand. Pachacuti wants to decrease my the relationship. No thank you. Oh, damn it. Okay, but we can accept that. We can accept that. And we do get a settlement limit, but not a settler. I will, however, take the settlement limit. And you will give me... that is an ageless brickyard. Let's get a granary in there quickly as well. You need to heal up a little bit too. Okay, but I do not see many options for good treasure resource settlements, which sucks a bit. Amidst the ruins are small jars containing crushed powders and brightly pigmented unguents. Fingertip marks carve out hollows in along unused substances. Their purpose is difficult to determine. Take these to the people who might know what they are. We would sacrifice 1 turn of science for... Absolutely. We will sacrifice a turn of science for 200 culture. I'll gladly do that. Let's get a gold on treasure resources. I would soon need a missionary. Shepherds have been breeding goats with an exceptionally soft undercoat. Lavish textiles spun from these fine fibers have already created a bidding war amongst artisans. Process the wool or eat the goats. Give me the money. I could use some cash. Okay, as always, you will also wait until we find a safer passage. You need to heal.
The social...
Any better stuff we can take? 1 happiness on each happiness adjacency. For now, that should work. We could trade eventually. There's society 2. We have started befriending Samarkand. Let's go with you as well, so that we got these southern ones down. You have finished that, so you might want to get a sawmill, no, a stonecutter maybe, a temple, eventually a bazaar, definitely, and another mountain. Our rivals, you started with Haleokaewe, and I am in need for more production. You have an arena. Let's put you here, and a brickyard here as well. Hopefully 6 turns is enough. If not, we might have a problem. The remaining members of an expedition are lost and have camped here while their supplies dwindle. They say they had underestimated how hostile these lands would be. Escort them safely or give them directions. Directions the best I can do. Ah, damn it. It was not the last one. Napoleon, though. Maybe. Greetings. You know what? We can actually send you around. What's left of a ship is kept company by crustaceans, picking at bits of metal and flesh. These scavengers make it hard for the dead to sleep. Harvest the crabs. Search the wreck. We will search the wreck. Every little bit of production that we could get would certainly turn out to be helpful. Especially since I have no idea how long they will take for Haleokaewe. There is, however, the war against Amina. And, of course, you declared war as well. Because why wouldn't you? I'm not the biggest fan. Let's get Roskilde up and running. Okay, I kind of want a fleet commander. Of course, that fleet commander spawned at the ass end of everything. The Path in the Stars. Young children watch the night sky as elders weave tales of the early settlements. The stories always end with a lesson on the Inca's new path and how they came to it. Might was in their bodies, prosperity was in their mind, or unity was in their heart. It is always, let me tell you, always about prosperity. I guess you are almost dead. Ah, damn it. I thought I could misread that. Okay. I guess that's that. You have finished the observatory. We could get a saw pit and a granary real quick in, so that we have finished these. You need to stay where you are. Like I said, I do want you around there. You may stay here. You may stay here. I would like you up there to get this little boat wreckage. A cave contains the remains of a diplomat's caravan. In his belongings, a letter addressed to his wife announcing that he no longer loves her. Deliver the letter or destroy the letter. I do not want to lose any culture right now, so I will in fact not deliver the letter. Pachacuti also declared. And it kind of starts like it started last time.
Our creators sang to
There's
us
a
in
serpent
the
mound,
wind
though.
and the running water, in the bird songs, in children's laughter, and taught us music.
I think, given that I believe last time as well as this time, since Amina was sort of started the entire thing, yeah, there is no life for her. I will try to get her gone out of my game, never to be seen again. And I think that we should now have enough. We did start with Zimbabwe, yes, and he wants it, but that one is mine, and Samarkand as well. We started with Roskilde. Let's also get Kiev up and running. And thus, the Great War has once more started. You can give me a brickyard and a socket. And you can... do we have... that is a brickyard ageless, you are socket ageless. Let's put you into the brickyard, I guess. I know you are a little unprotected. We can get a Warak Ark. And that should hopefully be enough. Let's send you in real quick and see if we can do anything with you. We need better ships. And we need them quickly. Aha! Another shipwreck. Maybe, hopefully, that is the... Damn! Okay, Rila Monastery is already gone. Who built that one? I want you to give me the House of Wisdom. Who built the Rila Monastery? Pachacuti built the Rila Monastery. Now, isn't that interesting? That I am at war with Did my cog just die? Was that what I just witnessed? I think I just witnessed my cog dying. It's not the best. Let's get theology real quick. 6 turns. Why? What do you think you're doing here, buddy? Sure. Let's send this army also, and let's give it a little bit of a trouble. I kind of want to see who killed my cog this quickly. Ooh, there is a little bit of an army. Are you sure you want to do that? I don't know. Peasants have taken up arms against their landlord, who fills his coffers with the labor and taxation of others. As the peasants overwhelm the manor house, the guards are powerless to stop them. Defend the landlord or support the rebellion. I need to befriend independence. A ship of strange design founders in the surf, its broken hull creaking under the pressure of the waves. Perhaps it could be set all right. Restore the ship. We would lose production. Nah, I'll plunder it. Give me the gold. I think I need the gold. I am kind of, sort of being attacked right now. Damn! And Pachacuti beat me to Haleokaewe. Yeah, it is not working out for me. And Yodam... Damn, these gold bangles are tough as nails. Wish I had like a... I wish I could attack further away. Why do I not have the second range attack? Okay, let's work a mountain. Let's get a temple going, given that we don't get Haleokaewe, because for whatever reason he was faster. Gus stands unguarded. You also... I do not do any kind of damage. Goodness me. Am I in trouble? Desperate sailors spot a promising looking crate among the debris. The skies above warn of an oncoming storm. If they do not pull the loot up now, there may not be a second chance. I do not want to lose this crate.
Yes.
I
do you have a
now
flag?
have unlocked the Rila Monastery. I don't even think if I would have gone for anything else, I still would have lost the monastery, I believe. Let's go down the bombardment route. Attack here. Attack. Attack. You may stay where you are. Samarkand is good. I will probably lose Yeodam. Just thinking about it. There's a little bit of an army coming Yeodam's way, and I did not anticipate that. Why do I do so few damage? 40 melee strength. -1 damaged units, +2 for war wariness, difficulty bonus, determined ability, and Warrior Queen of Sazu. But Warrior Queen of Sazu... Sazao, isn't that when I would have attacked her? when I would have declared against her. Why do I do no damage? I think I need to upgrade my troops. Okay, I guess we don't care for the Rila Monastery anymore because that one was built. Nothing. There is nothing. Oh my! It is so not working right now for me. Holy shit! Wow, Civ 7. Yes, we are playing Civ 7, and as you can see, it's currently not working out too well for me. Yeah, sure. Why don't you have your little cog here and get on my nerves? Yeah, I think I'll just settle. At this point, I just want to settle this. How are you doing? Other than how I'm doing in the game, I'm doing quite good. How I'm doing in the game, it's currently not looking too good. How are you? An ancient barrow from a long past time lies alongside the road, its form almost unrecognizable beneath the growing turf. Excavate and loot. I'll leave it be. I have settled already. So I'm not in too big of a need. And you need to find some land, and that one quickly. Ooh, what was that? I mean, I lost my city, didn't I? And Timbuktu was also. Did she just like? She has 5 cities now. Did she just pull 2 cities out of her ass? Goodness me. Why can't I attack you? Okay. Ooh, someone died here, I guess. Yeah, we need to real quick evacuate here. This is not working out at all. Good, I have a date. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I hope you two have fun.
Well,
let's get the Grand Bazaar real quick. I need probably a better navy. But also, I need a better anything, effectively. Not gonna lie, I did not expect that much resistance. That's kind of stressing me out a bit. We do have 600 influence because we just lost a city. So we can at least befriend 2 more. Where the hell do you think you're going? So we don't do any damage. We could attack you, I guess. It should be okay. Maybe. And the House of Wisdom was built by Simon. Okay, so we didn't get any of the wonders we wanted. We lost a city. She just pulled 2 cities out of her ass. And we're not really advancing anywhere. Yeah, it's not looking too good. It's interesting that sometimes you've got these games where it's just not working out. No matter what you want, you're always like a turn or two too late. Okay, Stockholm's almost gone, so that does mean there's nothing. Okay, you know what? Then I guess we will just pump one into this war. Goodness me. Upgrade you lot. I don't know where that ship went, but it's gone now. Of course, someone plans on. What is? What do I? Am I just so far behind anything? Okay, yeah, you got 184 science and 211 culture. Good grief! And why do the what did I thought they were just stronger. Has one movement, 5 common strength went from rough terrain, and of course that is not rough terrain. Yeah, of course that's not rough terrain. Why would that be rough terrain? That being rough terrain would make that war easier. We can't have that. I can't get up there because it's a cliff. What I don't like is that who was it? Where is it? Tekums was cool with me. Just because he was friendly or allied with Amina, he just also declared on me and not like got out of this alliance, which sucks a little bit. Good lord, I need a better army. Let's suck you in. Or navy, I should say. Let's suck you back. You may heal up. You can attack, or not attack. You can. Oh, sure. Level up. We got one mountain here. We got all the rest of the mountains here. I guess we can get our hands. Oh, that's too much money right now. That's just too much money. Let's get newly founded towns. Start with this religion. It's not working for my town that I already founded, but I guess it's whatever. Okay, let's repair the temple. You continue away north and westwards. I want you to go to there. I want you to real quick wait up. You may heal. You may heal as well. I want you to go down, and I want my hand on another cog. You may wait in Tikal. How long for 4 more turns? That seems unreasonably long. You will probably die, which is just works, I guess. I will upgrade you. I don't need you around, although I guess I could send you down there and look at this part of the land. Maybe. I mean, I don't necessarily need you up there either, because I already have a ship up there as well. So there's that. What the hell are you doing? Please, whatever it is. Okay, they are running in with their catapults. Me doing barely any damage with said catapults. I want another cog. Let's also get a stone cutter, I guess. And an observatory. A little bit more science. We need actually we need science, we need culture. We need about everything. We could try to incorporate a city-state. I don't really have any that I want to incorporate is the problem. Lovely. Pachacuti and his cog. Yeah, okay. I guess we run. I guess that is okay. I can upgrade you. You will go back. I need you to desperately heal. We got one mountain. We need more food. We got one mountain here. We got one mountain here. So we need one more mountain in this city. And then we are good. Get a grist mill and a sawmill going. No wonder currently for me to go for. We could get a saw pit. What is that? That's a bazaar in progress. Because there was an enemy, I guess. Wait here. You will heal up. You will shoot this guy. Good for me that the Sharukin's already almost restored again. You are dead next turn, because of course you are. A journeyman has engineered a more efficient tide mill, taking advantage of the ocean's ever-changing swells to turn inedible grains into market-ready flours. Distribute the breads or build and we'll distribute the breads. We absolutely need food. You would give me... No, I will not piece you out. We could piece out. What did die? That cock did die. As expected. Why? I clicked on the cog. Game! Okay, let's see if we can march forward a bit and see what's going on. I need science. A lot of science. To heal. Run. Flee. And that is the Grand Bazaar that I didn't get. Okay. Let's translate that into an observatory, I guess. That's fine. That is lovely. That just works. Why would I want wonders anyway? I see that exactly like you. You can just, never give me any wonder ever again. I think I would like that game. Wonders are overrated as hell. Under the cover of night, a scientist has been performing illicit experiments on cadavers. Their publication on the body's inner workings is already causing a stir among physicians. I need science. I really need science. A community has been unable to work these lands as their crops inevitably become diseased. Many blame the miasma they claim emanates from the nearby cave system. Cleanse the air with fragrant wood. I promise work in the cave. You don't deserve sugar. Go away with your sugar. Run. Sail. Flee. For your life. Tikal was attacked by the Hawaiian Empire. Where is Tikal? Ah. Now that's fine. That is absolutely lovely. That is okay. I can live with that. Okay, there is so much army. I cannot believe the amount of army that you have. Look at that. But I have army too. Did you just heal from my attack? I'm sorry, what? Did I see that correctly? Or am I tripping? Am I seeing things? I swear sometimes I think I'm tripping. No. Baak. Or then screw you. That's not going to happen, buddy. That is so not going to happen, my friend. I will have my revenge. Why are these goddamn catapults so awfully strong? Look. That was 2 that you just killed. There. I can't even go for like the relics because look, what is that? How did you get so many cities in such a short time? Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Give me not the stone cutter, the sawmill. Okay, you may heal up. Actually, not gonna happen. I need you at the front line, like now, like yesterday. What do you say about open borders? Thank you. That hurts.
Labor, sir.
I think that hurts. Ouch. Okay. Let's attack. And in we go. Yeah, that settler needs to go. Like, now. My goodness. You have way too many catapults. Let's get that one, I guess. I do want to eventually. Can I get a quick not a temple here. Oh, but you don't have one either, don't you? Ah, you have one. A quick missionary. You will stay where you are. I will send you right to here.
in an enchanted world.
Mount Fuji. An aged horseman has retired, but their frontline knowledge is more valuable than gold. They might train the next generation in exchange for help rebuilding their family's humble estate. Yeah, sure, I guess. Although that is here. Oh, that is right there. That was not worth it. In we go. Okay, 2 more turns, then we can get better ships. 1 combat strength for range and siege units, 1 combat strength to infantry and naval units. Please. The need is there. We are now at +5. Can we now make some damage? I beg. What was that? That was pathetic. How did you not die? You can protect these lands, I guess. Let's get another. We don't have we don't have the money. We have nothing. Do we have anything to our name except sadness? Because I feel like that we have a lot. That was a man-at-arms that died. Where's that one coming from? I am sorry. That is a cliff. That is a cliff. That was a cliff. A cliff. And you are dead because that was a cliff that I did not see. Run. Give me... Do I want the Corsair unit? I want the war support. Probably more than a Corsair. Thinking about it, there's of course no wonder for me to build. Because why the hell would there be a wonder to build? I have nothing. Attack you will think twice about attacking my beloved city again. What died now? Another man-at-arms.
If shipbuilding art...
Fuck is going on here? Okay, let's upgrade our ships. You need to, like, run back. That man-at-arms, we can attack here. And you, I was about to say, if you wouldn't have died now, I swear I would have lost it. And in... and attack. We are losing a lot of people. We're at 6 now at the very least. We don't have the money to get more. Let's get castles. We need better everything, effectively. What the hell is that town, buddy? Famed musicians have begun lining up a misanthropic artisan's door. The music instruments she shapes from driftwood As much a work of art as the sounds they produce. I need culture. I feel like I need culture. How long for a fleet? 16. I breathe. Ooh, there's a city-state probably already being taken, but at least there is one. Yes. Okay, the first coming in. Alright, I got better boats now. I suddenly feel good. Like things can work. What is that? That is a granary, ageless, so we will put in a stonecutter, which should also be ageless. Let's get a shipyard going. I would love a shipyard here. Maybe an inn and then a shipyard. Ooh, that could be my way out. Okay, that's a third mountain for us to use. I want you in Samarkand. Where's that one coming from? Where are we actually serious? You will die from that guy. But maybe you survived that? Of course you don't. Of course you fucking don't. Move! Yeah, that's basically my land army done. Do I really need to peace out with her? Are you really forcing me to do that now, game? To make a peace deal with her, just so that I can focus on my economy again. I don't want that. She messed so much with me, and she even took a city from me. I don't want to piece her out, but I don't see a way forward in both of these wars for now. But I also know that her armies are just unjustifiably strong. I hate that she just took my city and I couldn't do anything against that. But I don't see any more options. You won't give me a damn thing. Okay, sure. We can do that. I really don't want to piece her out. But I don't think I have a choice in the matter. You give me at least the city you took from me. You will give me the city you took. You will also give me... Okay, that is... Would you give me these? Would you give me Wasset? You would even give me Wasset. Okay, yeah, we can have that. I can accept that deal. Okay. I mean, I lost Yeodam. I got more than I should have out of that deal. Realistically speaking, that she was willing to give up Wasset, that is lucky. Okay, now we can focus on economy again. Teams of laborers have refined the process of extracting salt from evaporating seawater. They scoop white crystals from large iron vats and package them for sale. Dreams of profit in their eyes. Give me the gold. You can just do that now. Okay. I still need want you. You've got Haleokaewe and you've got the Rila Monastery. Sure, we can. I can agree to that. Give me the policy slot. Give me ranged and siege. Now, give me expeditionary warfare. And I guess happiness. Maybe suck it in. Oh, we found a way through these lands. Another treasure convoy. Let's purchase some things. Also temple, please. Okay, I guess we can send you. Why the hell through that? Don't even ask. Towards Waset, and then eventually prepare an attack.
The earth and the place. Matsuya.
Yeah, I feel like these what's it called? The Homeland Treasure convoys. They need to be suffice. I'm not sure how much I will actually settle in the distant lands now that I have quite some enemies that I kind of want to take care of in my homelands. You are not. Why can't I use you to work the? Are you? You might already be working the mountain tile. That could be the case. They have nerfed gold to hell. Your relationship will increase by 60. I'll just accept that. I'm still hella mad at you. Like, really mad. The fact even that this worked as well as it did is infuriating. I will send you up and around to there. Give me a stone cutter. No, that's 3 away. Figured this river would flood the second I sail into that river. Almost kill my cog. Don't you want to flood a second time? You think so nice had to do it twice? I'm getting petty. I think I'm getting petty here. I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's something in me that is out there for pettiness. A family of farmers have been experimenting with new combinations of manure and clay to fertilize their fields. With time, acrid waste yields mouth-watering produce. Money. I just wanted my sweet, sweet relics. That is all. And the AI was like, and I took that personally. I know. I see what you're doing. Okay, but we should be able to still to get a relatively quick golden age. I mean, we should still be able to get all the relics that we need realistically. Now, do we get a mountain where we can build Machu Picchu? A famed sculptor has discovered a superior method of gathering clay from the seabed. By reshaping the earth, they mold effigies, express human pain, joy, and triumph. What do I want? We could get this mastery that would give me the Warakak gains the poison ability. And a lot of production. Yes, please. I will take the happiness and the... what's it called? Culture. And let's upgrade our Warak Axe. Speak of the devil. Let's upgrade our Warak Axe. Let's send you down, I guess. Okay, you have converted Samarkand. Let's go down towards Kanauj. I need you to heal. I need another. You know what? Let's get a missionary up here as well. Probably two, because of Shanjing and Vilnius. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like I said, let's get a second missionary up here. 1, 2. Currently, how many? Cusco, Washukani, Sugunya. Okay, so Sugunya has a third mountain. I don't know where that one is, but the city has one. That is realistically all that matters. Because like I said, I'm not sure if I settle much. Although, granted, that one would be a solid settle too. That would be 3. Treasure resource settle. A rushing waterfall echoes against the vast walls of an underground cave. The spray shimmering in a beam of sunlight. No one has been here in years. Observe the rock formations of money. Cash. Because I want a settler. And I do want to settle. The one problem though is that I will probably not get anything much here. Because I'm not really going for settlements in the distant lands. Ooh, is there another city-state? That would be great to have. Let's go towards gunpowder real quick. You will go to Shanjing. You will make your way around here. I think... Oh, there's war. Sure. I can see where this is going. Pretty bold moves for someone who has a civilization on the shore. I can't upgrade the Warak Ak, unfortunately. Let's get an armorer going. They're building an observatory here? Haven't I built it? Why can't I? Because the academy is overbuildable. Or a shipyard would also be quite nice, I guess. That does make sense to have. Give me a dungeon. Dungeon. Nope, I do want it to build a shipyard right here. I want it... Yeah, that's right. It is whatever. Ooh, yes, gimme. A ring of megalith stands in a circle. Their placement appears deliberate. I will enjoy.
The earth.
Because now I can get rid of whatever that is and get 63 production and 54 more gold. Now what else do I want? 2 food on terrace farms and settlements with a granary. Okay. And farms and terrace farms see 3 food adjacency to at least 1 mountain. Okay, the rest I don't really care for right now. Let's push the normal civics now. Of course. And there is the first treasure convoy. 2 treasure points. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, I want to see, yeah, Ayutthaya. And it is a city-state I can still get. That's what we like to see. I would also like to see more ships. But I don't think I have the money. Although I can get 1 ship. 1 Karak. First batch of treasure points running in.
We look up.
Ah, Mount
For weeks,
Everest.
For months. That is all we have done. Look up.
That changed too, right? That is a settleable Mount Everest. Oh, if I would be, ooh, a cog. I don't even need another one. Or a 4th one. If I would be Isabella, that would be a beeline right there. Okay, let's get me another Karak. And do you have you have all the mountains you need, right? Gunji is Gunji something that, no, it's not. What do you need? Are you not? Can you not work mountains? I thought you can. Now that should be enough, right? Maybe that was just 2. Yeah, okay, now it's enough. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Give me medieval walls. I think I want you to have medieval walls too. Because I can already see the war coming back. Deliberately. Okay, can we? We can probably not purchase another ship. We can purchase. Nope, we cannot purchase another ship. Aha! You see? You see what I'm seeing? I knew it. I see the puma and the condor can do stuff. I don't know. I see. I knew that you were gonna do that. That's why I kept my army or my navy right there. I mean, also because I couldn't get that anywhere else. Oh, by the way, you should probably be already exploring. Ooh, Etel Curse. Don't mind if I do. You know what? You can explore now on your free will as well. Hello there, my friends. How are you? I brought some of my friends. Let's do a quickly getting rid of Gao. And we could also then go for Wakakali, and then basically have the peninsula, not the peninsula, the inland sea. If I could do words, I would soar high. At first glance, the wreck looks innocuous. A closer inspection reveals indents of swords and spears. A deadly dance performed in close quarters. I'll take the...
I have collected.
Vassalage would be great. What can I get rid of? Don't care of the culture adjacency. Give me vassalage. Shared practices. For many architects, a journey to the capital is the main gateway to new construction methods. But for city-states, these visits can be challenging to fund, given the amount of tribute they must send to the palace. Fund travel for these architects. Have them practice locally. Money. Cash. And I would hang on. Yeah. So it looks like I can't even get to these in relatively reasonable time. Get a granary and a fishing key, and also some medieval walls and a temple. Because I think, yes, I am already sitting on these things. As an expansionist attribute point, that does mean I now would have more yields if I had specialization towns. Where are you coming from, buddy? I think I kind of want to heal this cog real quick. I do feel like the second I find an enemy... Oh, we could go for Machu Picchu. That would now potentially answer the question. Because La Venta should have, and La Venta still does. Wait, where are the 1, 2... Where are the mountains that I'm working with? I don't know. But that's hopefully Machu Picchu done. Or eventually Machu Picchu done. Where is... In we go. Okay. First of all, why did you get the upgrade? I don't know. The level up, I mean. Let's attack you. And you. And I do want to keep the settlement. Couscous stands unguarded. Let's real quick purchase a Varak Ak. That should be enough to hold them off until my navy comes along. At least hopefully that is enough. Okay, you will shoot this guy. You will shoot this guy. You will move in, you will move in, you will move in and attack. And attack. And attack. And heal a bit. We can get you. I think we should have everything we need. We just need the space effectively. Where the hell is that one coming from? Didn't you die? I need a navy down there, which sucks because I wanted the navy to go up. Give me the free technology, please.
I worked my wit.
Can I get another? I can get a Lancer. That should maybe help. Aha! I see you. Let's send you towards Ethicus. The pilgrims rescued from the sea had been bound for distant lands when they hit rough waters here. Now their dreams of religious freedom sink with their ship. I'll get the culture. Please. Okay, that's our first treasure fleet milestone. A manor house was abandoned many years ago, and now plants and animals have made it their home. A sapling has finally pierced the roof and reached for the sky. Study the habitat. Science. Science is important. What is that? Ugh. Powhatan has been defeated. Not sure what city-state that was, but if in doubt, it was probably one of mine. Are you attacking Tikal again? I would not like to see that. Let's get an army commander down here. Maybe we can level this guy up a little bit. Ooh. Speaking of leveling up. Of course. Sure. Let's move you up. You can heal a little bit. Let's see if 2 might be enough. Truth be told, I doubt it. But we'll see. Okay. Hello. A rival ship has run aground, their tattered colors lying limply among the wreckage. Return the flag or examine the ship for treasure. With that, we can pump in some boost. And I want walls, please. Yes. Ooh, you are new. I don't know where the hell you came from. Is it? Hang on. Is it that if a city-state gets defeated, another one pops up? Is that how that works? That you cannot have no city-states on the map? That would be wild if that would work like that. I think we can handle that. It would also be awesome, truth be told. You might want to go in there real quick and heal up. Okay, we could wait here and we could send you out and then purchase ourselves one more Warak Ak. while you will sail to here, and then we do a little bit of attacking. And also, let's go down the bombardment tree. One of this coastal village's elders has died. A ship has been prepared to serve as his grave to ensure he has safe passage to the afterlife. I will take the influence.
A bureau?
Let's send you down. More science, lovely stuff. Let's get the tea. It is a homeland treasure resource, I know, but it is also a resource, which is okay. You may heal. You are now here as well. So we can take care of Wakakali. And we have now splashed the splash damage ability, which is absolutely lovely. Okay, we could get Borobudur. I am interested in getting Borobudur. It's a wonder I was not allowed to have them. So I kind of want to have all the ones that I can get. Yeah, sure. You may have survived this round, buddy. Treasure convoys. Oh, how we love them. Oh, we can upgrade you on another treasure convoy. And attack. And level up, I guess. And attack. And attack. And attack. Another treasure convoy all the way down to there. You can do. Ooh, okay, Nimji is already been taken. A patrolling navy ship has hauled a castaway up from the brine. The sailor's multi-year hunt for a legendary sea monster ended in failure, but his outsized tales of daring may outlive him. Listen to the tales, or study the sailor's survival tactics. And we'll listen to the tales. What is going on here, buddy? What are we? Lakshmi, you would give me white oak. Nobody. You know, that is not going to happen. Let's build some walls up. And I should probably trade or get specialists. Specialists is probably something I should have started getting a long time ago. Okay, attack. And in we go. Do I want that set? Yes, I think I do. I have. Yeah, I can get a couple more of those. That should work. Okay, that of course White Oak was just settled here. Okay, you came back. Not gonna lie, that was not the smartest choice. Okay, attack, and oh, was that your capital? That must really suck. Especially given that I now have the splash damage ability here as well. treasure convoy we can already do, which is good. Ooh, where that was okay. That was the city-state that fell. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, can I please click on that guy? Thank you. Go down towards Ishan. Let's attack you. You can get a promotion. Let's do the defensive tree, the bastions tree. I will send you away real quick so you can heal up for a couple of turns. Speaking of healing up, you are fully healed, which is good. Etelkurse is still waiting to be my friend. What is... Etelkurse probably also attacking Bakjang. Because they settled rather far into their lands. Can I get myself a Karak for good measures? Actually, I might just let you stay where you are. You will come down. You may also, real quick, help protect these shores. You might want to heal up. Commemorating a local naval victory, teams compete in mock battle on platforms suspended from rowboats. The crowd cheers as an enemy combatant plunges into the frigid water. Place a bet on the next joust or enter the lists. I will enter the lists. What do you say about open borders? Great. Tikal continued being attacked, but I can attack back. I am the attack. You know what? Let's give you... What do we have? What's that? That is a dungeon. What is that? That is a bazaar, and that is an observatory. I think I would like some terrace farms for a little bit of that extra food. And more walls. I am walling myself in right now. Heal up. Continue on your journey. Also heal up. Stay. Stay. Heal. Attack! I said attack. Thank you. Okay, speaking of attack, you may also attack this guy. You will enter. They will continue to heal. There is a treasure convoy. There is also... a settler. It seems to be the case. I wish I could just send you up and out and running. That would be great. Pardon me. How much? You want to give me Wakabnal. I want Ba'ak or your other city with a wonder. Other than that, you give me Timbuktu. Wait, where the hell is my city? What was that? Tenenku and Kumbi Saleh or Timbuktu? Just give me one. But I will... Wait, hang on. I want to see... That's Machu Picchu. Where's my city? Yeodam is the new capital. Oh, how Interesting. Can I attack one Nazbek? I probably can't. What is that? Ooh. Look at that. Little scout trying to scout around in my lands. Let's get an observatory done. You can heal up. You stay there. Okay. Let's Lingapura. Can we risk it having Chifakwa unguarded? I don't think I can. I'll take Karak up there just in case. That was just a move that I just did there. You just don't understand why I did that. You see, coming from the west makes shipwrecks less scared of you, and therefore we would get a better random event. A merchant vessel from a neighboring country has crashed on its maiden voyage. I will take the influence. I have so much goddamn influence. I think I want to pump something into this war. I see a fleet commander coming around. I need to be wary about that I don't get too many cities on my side. So I might want to start getting rid of cities. An armorer, another armorer, a little bit more production is always nice. Culture per alliance is good. So for example, White Oak will be a city that I will burn to the ground. I should have probably burned the last cities I took to the ground as well. But oh well. I really want to upgrade you. What are we looking at here? I mean, can we get another fleet? 2080. Next turn we can get another fleet commander, which is okay. Then we fill that full.
The true nature of
There's
emptiness
Borobudur.
is the nature of no birth and no death. No being, no non-being.
Borobudur. Hello. Attack. Oh boy. Here. Attack. In we go and wait. What do I need? I mean, I could get Xunantunich from the sea. I could get Wakabnal, but I would need Eodam back. I could get Lahaina from the sea. At the very least, I could damage it from the sea. Is that important? I am currently looking at, I need one more relic. There we go. So that's Toshkana done. I should probably start getting my hands on specialists, I feel. We could get the Brideswara temple, and I would like to have that one, and you need to go. I know it stands unguarded. I am sending a ship. I swear. That's also quite the nice settlement right there. It's a shame I have to I have to conquer so many settlements on my homelands. Seafarers have discovered a trading vessel adrift at sea. The crew succumbed to an invisible plague, but local clergy seem more concerned for the safety of the sacred relics in the vessel's hold. Preserve the relics. Preserve the relics. It's all for the relics. Oh, got attacked. Thing is, if I take Xunan Tunich, I might be able to get bark out of a peace deal, which would be very, very nice to have. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, let's level up our ships. I want to attack, and in we go. And I do want to raise that settlement. I have no interest in having it. Let's get more science. Ooh, actually we might be able to upgrade our ships. Should we? There's urban planning, I guess. That is okay so far too. You will heal for a bit. I can't do anything else here, so you just wait. You continue to auto-explore. Like I said, imagine. I mean, we could settle here actually. That would be a freshwater settle. But I think I'm okay. Oh, of course. What was that? Another city-state was born. Now I can check my theory. Because I don't know what city-state got destroyed, but a city-state got destroyed. Two, Prathyara and Burgundian. I see Kanauj is gone. Any other? And Arles is gone. Have two more city-state popped up? Not that I can see. So maybe the theory was wrong. That's possible. It's a bit of a navy going around here, it seems. Yeah, welcome to the distant lands, my friend. Treasure convoy, Karak level up. What the hell is that sattler doing here, buddy? We want to talk about that? Maybe treasure convoy, and that's the Golden Age, right? That should be the Golden Age. Yes, treasure fleet. So we have gotten the culture and the economic one. Militaristic, probably not. Scientific, we could take. Now the big question is, can I... Yes, I can level you up. Oh, sweet level ups. Do I... I mean, I want you down here. The thing is, do I want to build up a navy and go for Xunan Tunich? I probably do. So give me another fleet commander. Plus we can upgrade our Warak axe. We could get Corsairs. Ooh. Yes, I think I would like to have Corsairs. That would be cool to have, I think. Where's that settler going, buddy? Okay. Attack. Attack. And with splash damage, he actually died. Which is a bit of a... I mean, it worked out, but I did not imagine you would actually die. You can wait up. You just heal. You need to heal as well. Chilla, that was here, sure. Which is why I got another unit. And in we go. That's also a settlement that I will most likely destroy, because I don't need it. Get a kiln. Ah, finally we can get a kiln. That took an awful long time thinking about it, and I guess we can send you to Stockholm. You continue to heal, please. I want to have a Corsair while you wait. And I will attack. That settler's unfortunately gone, it seems. Lucky you, buddy. I should probably send you up. Okay, auto-explore, level up. Improve, I guess. It's not really a level up.
A mortal ripens like corn.
Brihadis
Like corn, he
Warat.
springs up again.
Wonderful. Bam.
The spear and
Any
title
good
go together.
stuff? We could get Divine Right. Sure. Why not? I guess. Let's get another kiln. That's 12 culture. You have gotten all the treasure resources that I wanted you to have. Let's go down Imperialism. There's a treasure convoy, which we probably don't even need. You go on Auto Explore as well. Attack. Heal up. Treasure convoy. In we go. And a level up for my beloved. Let's get engagement. Yes, engagement. Naval commander. The galleon can stay where it is. I want to get another Corsair. I want to attack. Passive XP farming for this guy. So I don't mind that at all. You want peace? You can call me nice things. Peace. Absolutely. You can get peace for sure. It stands not unguarded. I should have probably attacked the army command. Although I don't have... Oh, I do have splash damage. That's a 16 culture building. Yes, please. What do we have? 25, 20, 14, 13. Was that 14? That was 14. 30. Hell yeah. That pushed that up to 40. Nice. You have the splash ability. You have the splash ability. Well, that makes that a lot better. Okay, attack, 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 and attack. Yeah, you want that knight probably in Haralaya. Exactly like that. Attack, and attack, and attack, and attack. Okay, now a university. That's a 10 university, but that's a 12 university. Never mind, I'll take the 12. I'll gladly take the 12. Attack the commander. Ooh, there's the settler. Ooh, we could actually, thinking about it, we could go for Arles. You know, not really interested in keeping Arles, but we could go for Arles. Let's get another Corsair. That makes you only need one more. And we are good.
Plenty.
Was that a good thing? Did we get a good thing? Nah, not really. Okay, let's attack Arles and let's attack this guy. Can you still attack? You can attack here, which should get the settler. I love splash. I love splash damage. I know gold and influence, they're both squandered when hoarded. Give me one more Corsair and we'll make our way down. I want to raise that settlement. Suck it in and level up. 10 turns. It was kind of the big settlement that I just raised there, wasn't it? Lakshmibai, you want to get peace? No. You... Not gonna happen, my friend. I know you're scared, because you realized my army is on the way. But that's natural to be scared. Don't worry about it. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why she didn't took that deal. Giving me every one of her settlements. I would have taken that deal. But, you know, she's... maybe she has a better idea of what she wants for a deal. Okay, you be gone. You will attack here. Another attack here. Yeah, you should. You know that Arl is a lost cause. Ooh, yeah, finally I get the last. Can you not? You're just, you are absolutely flippin' useless. Let's continue with our navy towards unsuspecting people that have cities on the coast. What do we have? 14, that is the city center. Yes, that is the city center. What's that? 12. It doesn't. Does it say the full results? It does not. 11, 17, 10. Let's go down to 17 route, I guess, then. There's a universal guild hall, though. Guild hall would be quite good to have. Let's get another guild hall right. Although, then again, that is a 12 kiln. I'd rather have a 12 kiln. Thinking about it. You may stay where you are. You are a treasure convoy that can just work that way. Hello. How are you doing? Good. That's what I like to hear. Okay, let's attack you. Eight turns. That is a long way until that thing is destroyed.
Colonialism.
Any good thing here? A little bit more gold. Although we do get now stuff from... I mean, that can go. Production towards overbuilding can go. Thank you. I want you to continue to heal, as do you. Let's move in. Look at that. Yeah, that makes sense. Attacking a city center and it gets health back. What the hell am I throwing here, buddies? Do I throw health potions? Is that what that is? Okay. Arls, be gone. Am I throwing construction kits? Or what is going on here? Aha! You want some more beef? Can I have that? What do I have? That's the city center. What do I have here? That's a 17. That's a 22. That's a 13. That's the center. 14, 19, 10, 16, 10, and 14. So I think that 22 is the highest. What do I have here? There's a 10, the 21. That's the city center. 12, 14, 21 as well. 14. Put on the 21, I guess. What else do I have? We have an 11 here, which is super not worth anything. 25, that seems better. 20, 12. Yeah, let's get the 25 here. That makes that pumps that up to a 34. Which we'll gladly take. Nope, I am not interested in going to war, so that is the beautiful end of our alliance. Sorry. And Yeodam, you have finally returned into my arms. Alas, you are back where you belong. Slurp. Good day. Actually, thinking about it, I think it is now time to boost this war support by a little bit. Just by a little bit. Okay. Should have probably moved you first, but oh well. Did I? Hang on. I need you to heal. And attack. You can wait until that is gone. There's a treasure convoy. Let's send you to here. There's a treasure convoy. And we can activate already. Ew, Ifashan is actually my friend now. We have so many relics that we cannot use. And Stockholm has been taken over. I was about to say, can I attack Wero Wokomoko with my one galleon? And then there was an enemy suddenly out of nowhere. Let's get a pavilion. That's a 12 pavilion right there. Okay, in we go and in we go. You will attack. We will do another round of attacks. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a wall being built. So I might need a troop. But I have one that I can hopefully get pretty easy. Okay, you're good. Just need to wait 4 turns. Actually, thinking about it, I might want you to be on standby. So that I don't forget that there's a navy up there that wants to do stuff. Tikal was attacked. Yeah, it is about time that this goes away. They sound so weak. Like these little arrow sounds. They just sound. Okay, Timbuktu is next. In we go. Treasure fleet going in. You will be on standby for the foreseeable future.
Every empire.
Any good thing? Nah, not really. A rising city. As Cusco rapidly expands, Lakshmibai summons her council, urging bold measures to keep pace with the relentless growth. Meet the city slavers' demand, or keep the masses entertained. I'll take the production in Cusco. That's a 21. That is a good one. Got a pavilion. That's a 23 culture pavilion. Yes, please. The need is there. I think you're still at war, so no. Gold per turn. Let's get you in. Pavilion. There's another 1201, although we already have an overbuildable arena. Don't care. Do not care. Slurp. And attack. And attack. And attack. And attack. Maybe. Aha! I want to raise that settlement. I'm not interested in Timbuktu. Okay, let's attack you. City defense is destroyed. Dude destroyed. And yes, unfortunately, they seem to have built walls just in time. which is a little bit of a shame. But nothing we couldn't handle, hopefully. Yeah, you want peace. I would want peace too if I were you. But look, there is no peace. Peace was a lie. Let's get a pavilion going. That's a 14. That will be destroyed by 2 volcanoes. 32. Sure thing. That does make that now a 44. Meaning we're currently at 2 out of 5 districts. We should go through our towns and purchase temples where we can. Thinking about it, that is culture that I'm just wasting in the next era. And we are sitting on quite a lot of money. You're done, you're done, you're done. I think that's about it. Yes. That is 3 more relics. Actually, no, we didn't purchase 5, did we? Did we purchase? We might have purchased 5 temples. Then it would be 5 more relics, which is okay. Okay, let's continue to attack Wero Wakomoko. And I will slurp you in. And let's move towards Kumbi Saleh. 2 more cities. Was the war worth it, my friend? Was the war worth it? I sure hope it was.
Colonialism is not...
Colonialism. No, it is well. 3 turns. I hope with 3 turns that should be good. What the hell is that settler doing there, buddy? Friend, you shall not build or use that settler. Same goes for you, by the way. Your poor decisions doesn't make it right to just get more settlers. Okay, attack here. Attack here. Attack here. And here. And in we go. Run. I see what you're doing here. But this will not help you, buddy. It just won't. Trust me.
City.
Attack. And attack. And attack. And in we go. And attack. I'm just waiting for the district that I just forgot. That I still need to destroy. But for now, Ringapura is mine and gone. Okay. Okay. Let's go shipbuilding 2, I guess. Someone stands unguarded? Nah, I have a guard. Attack. I said attack. Ah! How did you survive that? mystery. Yeah, I think that is a dead scout. I am certain that is a dead scout. Yep, that is a dead scout. Sadly. Oh well, what you gonna do? Look who wants to... No, that is the city. I think that was the city that I am about to take. You cannot give me the city that I am about to take anyway. Look at that. Yeah, that settlement I keep, because that settlement, I believe, has one of the wonders I wanted to have. Haleokaewe, I believe. And a temple. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is nice. Okay, now we can talk about peace. If you're willing to give me Ba'ak, that is great. Are you willing to give me more? Nope, but I will take Ba'ak. And suddenly, I also have the Rilla Monastery. Okay, what did you have? What wonders did I just get? I got the Haleokaewe, and I got the Rilla Monastery and the Mausoleum at Halekarnassus. All in all, I would say that was a pretty good war. Let's get a kiln going. 2 enemies approaching our settlement. They wish they could. I'm just waiting here until this is all being raced. But you, ma'am, you have started every war. Ooh, there's Kanauj. I might have been right, because there's also Ngulu Mapu, and there were 2 city-states that that were killed. Granted, I could have also been wrong, and I could have been city-states that I... Well, although Kanauj, I had Kanauj. That was Kanauj. So yeah, that one got back. So that does actually work that way. Interesting. Interesting. That settler needs to go, please. Because I can't have you settle anywhere else, I swear. I can't. And it's gone. Perfect. Would 1 be suffice? No, of course none. 1 wouldn't be suffice. Let's put you to here, and let's send you to there, so we can do a little bit of an attack. There we go. Okay, what do we have? That's a city center. That is a 44. That is a 22. That's a 5. That's a 31. Could be nice. 20, 23, 16. 31, I guess it is. Okay, I also do not want to keep that settlement. The bourgeoisie. The world has contracted. New shipping lanes bring goods once unknown to markets, along with them the desire for more. One's importance in this new world is built upon what one can buy and not who one's father was. Money is a great leveler, and feudal lords now find themselves waiting upon the whims of merchants without land or title, but with the cash and influence of a duke. Manufacturing and mercantile areas of the city grow increasingly wealthy as a result, but as they do so, they demand more and more attention, goods, and rights. Get a bank going. I could also get a university going. I think I'd like to have a university. Definitely not. Absolutely not. Aha. I see you. Don't pretend I didn't see you. Treasure convoy, another treasure convoy. Which we technically don't need anymore. Rus has been defeated.
When monks
Does
arrive,
that mean there's
if
a new
shipbuilding-
city-state? I started with who I didn't have is Avanti, still one that I need, but the rest I befriended. Istanbul as well. I think I'm probably good to go. Okay, let's slurp you in again. And Teneku, the last city of Amina. You have some UI mods, I guess. I have. I've got the map tags mod, although I'm not sure if that counts as UI. I've got 2 official or quote-unquote official mods. I have got the Globals Relation mod. What else do I have? I had the mod for better looking specialists, but they recently put an update out that made specialists actually look quite okay, so I don't have that one active anymore. I have a mod that sorts all these resources so that this looks neat and tidy. I also have a mod that highlights goodie huts. Can you not do that, please? That's the 6th one. I have 10 mods, I believe. What else do I have? I have one mod that shows the combat strength, although I'm not entirely sure if that works. It does look like it works, but the mod itself says it's for patch 1.2.4 and we're already at 1.2.5, so it seems to be... I don't know if that works or not. And what else do I have? I have 3 more mods, I believe, but I don't think... yeah, I have one that that shows the yields here. I think that's probably the UI mod you were talking about, because I think that is probably the most UI mod that I have. And I think 1 or 2 other mods, but again, not entirely sure what else there is that I have. Oh goodness me. But yeah, money is really difficult to get now. I love the yield mod for policy. Absolutely. That is a mod where I say the fact that this is still a mod baffles me. That this is not part of the base game is something I will never ever ever understand. This seems so like it should be a base game edition, and it's not, and this is just wild.
I have collected all the writings and burnt those which were of no use.
But yeah, those are most of the mods that I use. I still would like to see like a mod that allows me to zoom in more, because Civ 7 is really pretty, and there was such a mod in Civ 6. The enhanced camera mod, I believe, was it called. And yeah, that one would be great to have. But who knows? Maybe some other... maybe someday we'll get a mod like that. Fingers crossed. What else do I have? I had a Wonders mod, but I don't have that one anymore because with one of the 1 or 2 patches ago, that one just broke. And
The purpose of
as far as I know, it was never really fixed, and so I don't have that one anymore. Which is a shame. I like that one. That showed you quite well what wonder has already been built and what wonder is still up for grabs. But alas, it was not supposed to be. Teneku, the last of her cities. And then this is one problem that I don't need to worry about for the rest of the game.
when monks are righteous. Matsuyama Ka.
Any interesting stuff? Oh, any interesting stuff? Boy, oh boy. Let's... Actually, I don't care about that one. I'd rather have this. Thank you very much. Okay, we unfortunately cannot attack you here, but we can from here.
Farandawa Sushia. Komani Sanjipa. Kasta zata dawo. Na ankara da ku.
And that is Amina. Now, do I want that settlement? Kinda not really. But I would like eventually to have Lanai, because that one's settled right where I wanted to settle as well. So we do raise that one, but if he decides to, you know, attack me again, my troops will be ready. They will be ready for attack. I might even attack first. Who knows? Weirder things have happened.
O ye conquerors and your sons, O ye gurus and devas, out of your great love, lead us along the path.
There is a Dane Zoo, which I will probably never not butcher. Which means we can now get ourselves a 12 science university. Boy, do I ever. That's a 66, 27, 14, 15, 42, 16, 22, 18, 12. Because I do believe I still need one more. Oh, is that gold pattern that I can keep? We should probably think about purchasing some stuff. We are sitting on still quite a lot of money. I still wish they wouldn't have nerfed gold. That they nerfed gold, that is a little bit unfortunate. But what can you do? They decided to go for it, to go with it, and gotta respect it. Although, like I said, not the biggest fan. I think gold was fine. But it looks like I was the only one who thought this. Ah, improved 3 Niter. Very well. You may step in here and heal. And there's a treasure convoy and a treasure convoy and another treasure convoy. You can attack. Ah, sending in a lonely army commander. That seems reasonable. There's no for enlightenment. And the unfortunate reality is 12 points for settlements in distant lands, 1 point for your settlement, doubled if it's conquered or follows your religion. I mean, if I were to go religion, I could get 4 points. That would at the very least not put me in a dark age. So sure, why not? Education, I guess, is okay. Sovereignty. What are we looking at here? We are filled to the brim. We can get some cheap ones going, though. Stonecutter and a handful of terrace farms. Okay. Tekums wants peace. I want to take a couple more cities from you first to show you that I should have probably, you know what, I should probably get my hands on a fleet commander. That is free experience that I just seem to not care about, which is not the smartest move, thinking about it. Get a bank, there's a 12 bank. Ooh, there's another 12 bank, and it's more inside the city, which I like. That's a 39, yeah, wonderful. There is my scientific golden age. Shit. Just imagine I read the new elite. Whoops. I think I make enough influence to sacrifice 8. That's the wrong dude. What? I want you, please. And here. Wonderful. At the very least, if I can keep that, at the very least it's not a dark age. Knowledge is power. In a cloister garden, wide-eyed students listen to Lakshmibai recount her rigorous upbringing, a blend of reading, writing, horsemanship, and malakamba. One student wonders whether they can master both mind and body, as the Rani clearly has done. Knowledge is the bedrock of greatness, or those with skilled hands shape the world. We'll take the production. Steal! They are stealing from me. Let's get a guild hall going right here. treasure convoy for me. We need to wait one more turn so we can actually send you in again. I would like to have a fleet commander. Yes, you want to go in there. Trust
The
me.
gospel cap.
Any
The
interesting
map.
stuff? Not really. Three levels. Let's get Ayu left, and just out of curiosity, I'll send you down and see what the lands look like.
The echoes of our glory
There's Notre
and our
Dame.
losses, of our victories and our disasters, have always resounded under those vaults. The valley.
Wonderful. And we can also go one question on all fortification buildings and improvements. Yes, please. I would love to have that one. What I was just thinking about, I could probably scout out around these lands a little bit more. I would also like more specialists. I would too, sure. What does that give me? Anything? It should now, right? There's a 12. Let's take a look real quick. View tree. Ayulu gives me 14 and you give me 30 food. Okay, so it's at least a little bit of food that I get. Actually, thinking about it now, you can fit snugly into this commander, don't you? All right, up, and away we go. Although thinking about it, without a land army, this will probably be a little tricky to get Yasodrapura. Because there is a little bit of a wall situation here.
The valleys.
I see you. I don't like what I see, but I see you. The heraldry too now. Future civics. We are at the future. The future is ours. But I mean, I guess we can do that. We can deal a little bit of damage, inflict a little bit of pain for all the suffering I had to endure. This is very much petty, Alba.
Yeah.
Will increase. No. I still have stuff I want from you. Or rather, you have still stuff from me that I would like to have. So... no. Greetings. I think we have 6. I wanna save up my influence now for the next age. Oh, look at that.
The king established.
Pew pew. Okay. Metallurgy as well. Let's get a terrace farm. By the way, can I purchase more stuff? We've got quite some money again. That probably wasn't the smartest move, but oh well. Ooh, a lot of terrace farms. That is food, that is production, that is absolutely lovely. Oh, a lot of terrace farms. Wasset is the next one. Treasure convoy, let's go. I'm still good in terms of military points. Wonderful. Treasure convoy, treasure convoy, treasure convoy. Why can't you? There's a discovery nearby. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
From
Curse you for standing where you stand. What was that? It was not Menefair, it was Wasset that can give me more farms. You are purchasable, and I think that should be it. Yes! Okay. Look at that. Nice. Why is that being raised? Oh, because Istanbul took over. Well, that is awfully nice. Let's get a social policy slot. I don't need more culture. I'll take the land ranged units, I guess. Settlement stands unguarded. Are you sure about that? I want to attack. And attack. And in you go. And then we drive in here as well and attack a little more. While you make your way inside. Was there anything good? 3 combat strength for units in distant lands, but we don't really have homelands. Ooh, de jure, let's go. A little bit more combat strength. Rivals have started building the Forbidden City. But I should be closer to finishing. I am. Yes! Feed my general, or admiral, I guess, is the right word. Toscana. Yes!
the past is the treasure.
Told you.
Time is its hiding place.
Told you I had a better way to get the... I was quicker with the Forbidden City. Finally a wonder that I wanted and I got. And wasn't like X turn. You could get some walls, but also university. And we got a expansionist point. That is another settlement limit. Oh, how lovely. Into the fire. The old regime is broken, its pieces trampled by revolutionaries as they raise a new flag to their self-made future. Yet this triumph is only the start of the journey. There's still fury in the populace and fear. Will this new government truly achieve its ambitious promises? Politicians and local leaders confront these uncertainties head-on, charting a path from chaos to peace. Reforging a nation is not a simple task, but guided by the light of their revolutionary dream, the victors earnestly begin to manifest its reality. Long live the monarchy, long live the republic, or long live the dictatorship. Why does Republic suck so much? -10 in all settlements. I mean, I have quite a lot of happiness. You know what? Let's be a republic. Ow. That hurt. Okay, repair. We need to get some reparations done. Not with you, but with you. Oh, we probably cannot even repair any damage, every damage. Okay, we can. It was close. It was close. Not gonna lie, that it could have had more money. Okay, future civic. Republic. Revolutionary Republic. This government grants you a choice between these effects during your celebration. 20% culture and science, 100% influence towards initiating diplomatic sanctions. Okay, I mean, if I need any of that, that would be cool. White Tower. Let's go. So that is now a 98 yield tile. Do I love that? Yes. 1 gold per sure. Fire and levels. Ooh, and another level up here. We just need to take over now. The walls have all fallen. A sounder of wild hogs has been terrorizing the countryside and uprooting gardens. Fortunately, a wealthy nomad has devised specialized traps to capture the beasts and preserve their valuable hides. Set more traps, or tend the hide. I'll take the money. If I can take as much money as possible into the next age. A Warak-Ak was destroyed. Yeah, well, that sucks. Just a little bit, though. And before we end, we can turn a couple of settlements into religious settlements to get more. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's get some religious settlements up and running. I think most of my, if not all of my settlements, should have grown to anywhere where I wanted them. So we can easily, for a couple of turns, get some religious sites in to get more culture and happiness, I think, in the next age. Screw the growing town focus. In goes the religious side focus. Granted, we don't have nearly enough relics to fill all these religious sites. We could send out some missionaries, although I am not entirely sure if they would be there in time. But we have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more relics if we'd so desire. For example, we could send let's get a missionary. If we take a look, they can all be befriended. Or not befriended, converted, I should say. Let's get a hospital for the food. Attack. You attack. Treasure, convoy. There's nothing to attack for now. Alright, missionary, Istanbul, let's go. Actually, yeah, let's do that, because that means we can get another terrace farm in. Let's also get a grist mill going, so that this one's gone. Have one settlement with at least 5 specialists. Okay, that would have actually unlocked Qajar, the new civ in the modern age. So had I not just completely ignored the limits, then this would have opened up Qajar for us. But thankfully, I didn't care about these limits. So yeah, we're playing Qajar whether this would have worked or not. But maybe Yasodhapura is a settlement that I would like to keep. No! That's not gonna happen, my friend. That is now a 77. That should be a big one. 112 yields. Okay. Sure. I like the idea. Can we get another? Yes, we can get another terrace farm. Dude, the Serpent Mound is doing everything for us here. Because the Serpent Mound, for influence 3 science and 2 production to all unique improvements in the settlement. That means this is my terrace farm. It's a little bit disgusting, if I may say so. Okay, but that land seems... Ooh, there's Kath. Huh. I did not see Kath. That gave us an expansionist point. Ooh, yeah, I mean, look at these yields now. Delicious. Delicious. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Attack. What is attacking me here? What are we looking at religion-wise? We're still good. We're still good. 10 turns. The end is nigh. Expansionist. Let's get food growth when a specialist does stuff. Let's also, you know what? We can get some walls now, I guess. 10 more turns. And Yasodhapura is mine. And I actually have to keep that settlement. Good to know. Let's yoink. And let's do some more attacking. Actually, I think I sent my Warakai up there. Aha, level up, level up. One more level up and we get the bombardment, the splash damage on there as well. Which would be nice. Yeah, I see you running around. I see you as well. Actually, I'll send one boat down. I think that is a sensible thing to do. That's at 19, you are at 45. I cannot grow in any other direction. Might as well get some more of these guys in. Get some more walls up and running. And more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I don't think we have the time though to get them. That's the problem. Yeah, there's a little bit of an army coming around.
To be a king and wear a crown is a thing more glorious to them that see it than it is pleasant to them that bear it.
There's the White Tower. You can get me a bank. Sure. I'll get that. I don't think that was a rough terrain tile. I don't think we have any more rough terrain tiles. That sure as hell was not a rough terrain tile. Let's send both of you down. Actually, let's send all but maybe one or two. Let's send all but one boat. That should be enough to keep this city a little bit more in check. Let's get more walls. And more walls. And actually, do I want walls for you? No, I probably want a menagerie here. What the hell is that settlement, my friend? That is a wild one. Oh! Oh, well, that was something. Sure, let's keep that settlement, I guess. Okay, you need 8. Yeah, that's probably not going to. Maybe that one. But not much more, I'm afraid. Yeah, not even that one. Okay, good to know. Let's get more walls going. I do have the Sharukin. Does that not count anymore? May not count anymore. Oh well. Greetings. I feel like with the attack on his former, or with the capture of his former capital, he thought, you know what, maybe sending troop after troop into Wero Como is probably not the smartest idea. Ooh, 5 more turns. The timer's ticking. What can I get? A little bit more science? Command experience? Yeah, let's get the command experience going. Let's get more walls. Let's get another wall. And another wall. And fire. And you shall also fire. And that is another city mine. And we'll keep that one as well. And let's go down the logistics path next. I think that is a smart idea. Although I think we can now peace out. If you give me Kiev. I think I've shown you that this was probably not the smartest move. And we've also got now got all the every settlement that I can have within the settlement limits. Let's boost Kiev a little bit with stuff. There's a stone cutter and a fishing key and some bridges and some terrace farms and more bridges and more bridges, which in turn I can then not use for more terrace farms. Although that is rough terrain, that is rough tundra, so we will deal with you and I guess then also these furs for one more terrace farm. Truffles, not furs. Let's heal you up. You may return. Damn, he gave you his last place. I mean, it was a conquered city that was barely developed, so I assumed he probably thought that this was the best option before I just, you know, go and take it myself and then go towards Indrapura. Could I get myself some more bridges? And maybe an inn to round things out. Let's pick you and let's start with you. Okay, more medieval walls, please. Okay, so we can heal up now. We can heal here as well. You may stay there. Actually, you can go to here and you can go down there and to there. What the hell was that? Okay, that was odd. Some more treasure fleet points. And we got a cultural point. Get some more. That and a diplomatic point. Legend unlocked. 25% relationship from starting or supporting endeavors. Minus 25% relationship from starting or sanctions. Interesting. But 1 happiness per age on the palace and city halls. That should just get better and better and better. So naturally that is something I'd like to have. Let's continue with the walls on all fronts. Okay. 2 more turns and then we're done. So one more set of walls we can get in. Ooh, and we actually got to upgrade him, get my religion to Kanauj. In a busy workshop, 3 brothers have designed a harp-playing automaton from an assortment of precise gears. These skilled engineers are already drawing crowds and royal commissions. I actually don't care. I don't need either. So it is whatever. Your Benjamin, what do you think about open borders? From the ashes. The ashes have cooled and a new order has taken shape, one that claims to be the realization of natural law. Empires had long been defined via the claims of noble families and the contours of religious faith, but these have given way to those based on an imagined community of folk and a harsh reality of commerce. The revolution has not happened in the same way everywhere. In some places, a new rationalized monarchy emerges, but one based around the revolutionary idea. An individual is the embodiment of a people, not its owner. In other places, the people advocate for their own representation in some kind of deliberative body. In still others, a demagogue has awoken the desires for freedom and chained it to a personal quest for power. The world is born anew and, for the first time, claims to be the full and complete realization of what it should be. The age of exploration is ending. Who will carry our legacy? Oh, I think we know who will. I think we know who will. Let's get a little bit of that. You can stay where you are. We will unlock you. I would have loved you to go to Kanauj, but that is not going to happen. We are still good here. I forgot to check, so if I had failed on that, this would be on me, but I think we should still be good. Okay, it is the final turn, so I still had one chance to check. But we should be good. And with the view of Athenae, the exploration age comes to an end.
The earth entrusted its riches to the Inca. Upon these foundations, they built cities to outlast time.
The start was rough, but you see, have you noticed? Once we've gotten to better ships, suddenly it didn't look too bad. We pushed her on to level 5, and we got the Baadal's Reigns. I think that's a memento. We can take a look at that one. Should be one, though, I think. Maybe. Who knows? If we take a look... Baadal's Reigns. 1 influence per age per pasture improvement. And probably Dal, 2 combat strength, defending in friendly territory is probably also one of hers. But... what is who is the civilization that we will take? Well, the one that's new. We've got a new civilization in the modern age, and this is Qajar, diplomatic expansionist. They have Kayani Crown, 50% influence towards supporting diplomatic actions, and 30% production towards constructing Aram Garden. Now that is a new wonder, because that does not ring a bell. So I'm interested in seeing what it can do. Also get the Golam Qajar unique cavalry unit, which has 5 combat strength and plus 10 HP healing in the command radius of a Sardar and ignores zone of control. And the Sardar is a unique army commander that gets 1 movement. While raising a settlement, an additional district is raised per turn in settlements where this commander is on a district. Oof. That... I'm not sure if I like that skill. Yes, I've raised a couple of or a couple of cities, so that would have been quicker. But that feels situational. We also get the Bak unique quarter that gets 10% culture and influence in the settlement when in a celebration, and it is built by the Gavekan or Kane or whatever. Do you get anything for raising? No. Is that faster raising in? As far as I understand it, it is faster raising. As far as I understand raising, it's 1 turn per improvement or district, I guess. So, for example, a very big city like the one I raised earlier that took 10 turns did take 10 turns because it had quite a lot of improvements. And if you basically get an additional district raised per turn in a settlement where this commander stands, then that basically means this settlement is being raised faster. The one problem is that only works for a settlement that has districts, is what I assume, because if there is no district to raise, you cannot raise an additional district. And that makes this commander better the bigger the settlement is that you raise. But the bigger the settlement is that you capture, the more likely you are to actually want to keep that settlement instead of raising it. I typically raise like small towns that barely give me anything, that have no infrastructure and overall poor land quality. But a huge ass city, I typically only really raise when I already am far above the settlement limit. And then this Sada would be good. I cannot currently see other options where this Sada would be good. So highly situational. I don't know if that if I like that skill. We see. On the other hand though, the Golem getting 5 combat strength and 10 HP healing extra in the command radius in turn is awesome. So I guess you get some, you lose, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, the Gavekane, I have no idea how to pronounce that, gets 9 food and 1 happiness adjacency for gold buildings and wonders. It's a unique food building and it is ageless. And the Take gets 9 happiness and 1 influence adjacency for culture buildings and wonders, and is also ageless and a unique happiness building. Now, I still find it funny that they still say ageless. At the current game, there is no other age after that one, so it doesn't really matter if they're ageless or not. But at the very least, that keeps the hope up that there will be another age after the modern age. But in any case, if we would play Persia or Abbasid or Assyria or both Xerxes, or have a settlement with 5 or more specialists, we'd get Qajar. I didn't play any of that and I didn't know what the requirement was, so I just didn't have the unlock requirements unlocked, so I can play Qajar whether I meet them or not. And that we will do now.
The guarded domains of Iran are known for the dynasty that rules them, Qajar. Defying the great powers of the world, Qajar Iran remains, building a legacy of art and architecture that places a Persian stamp upon modernity. Rule by beauty or the rifle, but carve for Qajar its place upon the
Qajar.
world.
Interesting. What else would we get? Kula Rokasi gets commanders stationed on a district provide 15 happiness. Soleimani Palace gives 0.5 influence for every population in the capital. That could be quite nice. And Wakaye Etefakia again, sorry for butchering that to hell, gets 10 science and culture in the capital for every settlement under the settlement limit. Oh. So if you're planning on playing Qajar, you do not want to have many settlements. That is very weird, because in any of the previous ages, you kind of want to have enough settlements to get like some good points in the militaristic legacy path. But maybe if you're planning on playing a game where you completely ignore that path for whatever reason, I mean, but then again, we have 22. So that would be 210, because I have one settlement limit if I have my capital, and then 21 I would be under the settlement limit. So I would have 210 science and culture in the capital. Yeah, you know what? If you really play one city challenges, I assume Qajar is the way to go, which honestly, I think a one city challenge would be quite fun I might at some point want to go for a one city challenge and see how difficult that would make the game. And then maybe Qajar, like I said, I'm actually also at 26 now, so I would be at 250 if I would have only one city. Qajar feels odd. I don't know. Qajar feels like... How do I describe that? Qajar fills niches that I didn't think needed filling. If that makes any sense at all. Interesting. We'll see what we can do with Qajar, but not in this stream, because as always, as we finish the age, we also finish the stream. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you want to rewatch any of my VODs, you can always check out my VODs channel, linked on my Twitch account. I just realized the settlement I destroyed was just settled by someone else. Ha! Fine, have it your way. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you will have a wonderful time for whatever it is you are doing next. And for the rest, I will see you in the next one. Bye!